All right, so before we even get into the intro or whatever, we need to recap the 4 things we talked about in episode 3. So number 1, be more active. I've been going to my Muay Thai training consistently. So I'm quite happy about that. Number 2, fix my sleep. Not yet done, not even close. A little bit screwed on that. Number 3, show up for myself. I've been trying my best, and we'll just keep at it. Just keep showing up for myself in a way that's kind and loving to my body, to my mental health, and just to me, spiritually. And finally, maybe have to force myself to do things. Actually, what's the 4th one? All right, we're back. Number 4 is to do things that I love and to remind myself to be more persistent and more consistent in doing the things that I love. So making music, podcasting, going out, exploring, stuff like that. Just try and push myself just a little bit in a way that's still kind and respectful to my own body, but to be more consistent in chasing my goals and dreams and aspirations. So as you guys can see, it's reversed, but the clock says 1 a.m. It's 1 in the morning. And one of the rules that we set in the previous episode is that we'll try to sleep early. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to do as much work as I can. Switch off my phone, jump in bed, no phone, no screen time, and just try and relax and sleep. And we'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow. But we are on this pursuit of happiness, and we're gonna take action and show up for ourselves and get this bad boy, all right? Ooh, and before I forget, good night, love you. Hello, my friends. So update, I actually ended up sleeping around 2:15. So it wasn't the best because we wanted to try and cap it at like 1:30. But it's better than before where I slept at like 3 or 4. And I like to rhyme, so let me hit that wine I pour. Ooh! But right now we're starting off the day healthy. We got yogurt with some dragon fruit and mandarin oranges. Again, just trying to show up for ourselves. With the exercise thing, I'm very happy with it because I've attended 2 out of 3 Muay Thai classes in the past week. And on the second class on Wednesday, I actually ended up sparring like 6 different times with a total of 7 rounds, which is mind-blowing. Like I genuinely didn't know that my stamina could be that much. So I'm just very proud of myself. So we're giving ourselves a high five here, right? Boom. The high five of showing up. Because I don't want to say the high five of achievement. Like, that's not the point. That's not the point, right? So the high five of showing up. Boom. Hello, my name is Chua Wei Heng Jensen. I would like to make a formal announcement. As of yesterday or 2 days ago, I received news that I have made it into the volleyball team for my uni. Woo! So, again, I'm a university student pursuing music and all these other things that I'm doing. But we have this thing called Monash Cup, right? Which is a inter-university competition between different teams. And there are 4 teams. So I play for the red team and I tried out for volleyball, which is something that I've always wanted to do, but kind of procrastinated. And when I wanted to do it last year, I couldn't because I was in exchange, right? Overseas. So now that this is my last chance, because it's my last year in uni, I just shot my shot, just went for it. Again, just showed up. I didn't stress too much about, have I practiced? What about my knee injury? I just showed up, do what I could. And yeah, just yesterday or 2 days ago, I got news that I made it into the team. So I'm very happy. This is an achievement that I'm very proud of. Again, of course, we've established that happiness is not solely derived from achievements. But hey, a win is a win, baby. So again, the high five of showing up. Believe me, this is not how I wanted to present myself today. But we got a haircut, and even though it looks like a mess right now, it's been a really rough day. It's been a very low. So I'm just trying to get myself out, see some people, get some food at least, because I'm really hungry and I haven't really eaten much. So yeah, and like, don't get me wrong, I know that life is always ups and downs, but it just feels like the downs nowadays is so much harder to get up from. Like, I'm just so tired. I'm physically exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted. I don't have any, like, I feel like I just don't have any strength to get back up, you know? But we'll figure it out. But if you are wondering what worth this series, Tea Talk, The Pursuit of Happiness, provides you, it is a raw, unfiltered documentation of my personal journey to finding true internal happiness with myself. So whether you are taking inspiration as someone who is also on this journey to discovering themselves and finding self happiness, or you would like to take the advice that I learn from firsthand experience as I go along, you know, this is what this whole series is about. So whether you are on this journey on yourself, whether you're on this journey yourself, or whether you're just looking for advice that I will figure out as I go based on my firsthand experience, tag along. Speaking of happiness, I got a tub of ice cream here, cookies and cream. And I've had a very long day at work today and a very long day of rushing assignments. So I'm actually, in a way, to put it bluntly, forcing myself to relax, or basically giving myself time to relax and just watch my favorite YouTube videos and eat ice cream. Yeah, so I finally learned to sit down and just enjoy and fully appreciate a good tub of ice cream. Um, yeah, you know, I know you'd be proud. And don't worry, I'm making sure I exercise and all that as well. I got Muay Thai training tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Yeah, and I'll give you guys an update. Again, one of the goals is to make sure that I'm doing exercise and taking care of my physical health so that I could take care of my mental health. You get me? So Muay Thai it is tomorrow. Bow, 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 bow. All right. We're back on the computer because my phone is out of storage. And yeah, basically, I've been going to Muay Thai. Like, I think at the very start of the episode of this episode, we talked about going to Muay Thai and being consistent with workouts, and that's one of the four rules that we implemented. And believe me, I have been trying my absolute best to implement this. As a matter of fact, I have not missed one session of Muay Thai since then, and I'm very happy. I would love to show you guys footage, but I don't want to share my sparring footage. And uh, but I guess like eventually I can film myself training and post it for fun. But again, this is a raw documentation, and I simply don't have the energy to film a training video and post it right now. I really don't. As a matter of fact, this is what I want to talk to, which is this is what I want to talk about, which is quite a disappointing ending to this video. But the reason why I look so messy, where my hair is so messy, is because I haven't even like got ready for the day. Like it's 1:30 in the afternoon right now, and I'm still in my pajamas. And I'll be honest, like I just don't have the energy. And it's such a weird concept to me because I've always been go, 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 you know. Heso Gushi Honoro. But it's so crazy. Like it's so weird that I can still go to Muay Thai and it's almost as if I'm depleting all my energy there. And I can go sparring round after round after round. Like just last week I sparred 7 rounds. Like short rounds, like 2 3 minute rounds. Not all at once, but 7 rounds. And for someone who just started Muay Thai not too long ago, that's not the most unintense thing, you know? But as soon as I get home, like, I don't have energy to do anything. And it's not just, oh, Jensen, you're training too hard or, oh, you're doing too much sports. Like, no, I don't believe in that. I think that's just, like, dumb. But regardless, like, when I wake up in the morning or when I come back from work or when I come back from class, whatever it is, I just don't have any energy to do anything. I don't have energy to work on my assignments. I don't have energy to do my studies. I don't have energy to make music even, which is like one of the things, right? Making sure that I make time and commit to doing, the things I love, hobbies, passions, ambitions, blah blah blah. But even with music, it's so hard to just sit down and work on a project. But that's why I've been like just writing songs nonstop, because I think for me, I can at least see writing like new songs as low commitment enough to where I can just like put like some instrumental and just write and write and write and write and write and write to it. But then it's an excuse, because instead of writing songs, I could have been working on a project that I should be working on. I could have been working on my assignments. I could have been cleaning up the house. Like the house is a mess. But instead, I feel like now that I think about it, I think because it requires so much of me right now to just do what I have to do anyways, that I fill up my day with other tasks. So I still feel productive in a sense, but it's not tasks such as assignments or working on the music project that I have to work on, where it's compulsory or where time is of the essence. So now that I think about it, maybe that's the one um, lesson to be taken from this episode is maybe when we are burnt out and we're still trying to be productive, we make the mistake of substituting what we have to do with other tasks that are not necessary, but still somewhat challenging or somewhat productive enough to give us a sense of feeling that we are doing something. So maybe that's something to take away. But yeah, it's just everything feels tiring to do. That's what it is. And again, I told you guys I'm going to be documenting this journey unfiltered, holistically. So whether it's me sitting down in front of the camera, whether it's me taking you guys on travels as well, or maybe next week or next episode when I have enough energy, I can finally show you guys a little bit of training and following up on this four things that we implemented. So with that being said, let's recap the four things that or four rules, not rules, like guidelines we've established since the previous episode. Number one is to do more physical exercise, so taking care of my physical health. Yeah, I mean, again, going to Muay Thai, um, trying to eat healthier. I've been slacking on that because I've been like helping myself to too much fast food and junk food. But towards the end, especially the last 2 3 days, I've been a lot more wary of what I'm eating, making sure that if I'm in a situation where I can choose fast food or something healthy, I go for the healthier option. Number two is fix my sleep. Yeah, it actually has gotten worse. It's so disappointing. It's like the second I start to like get it, you fall back, you fall off the cliff or whatever it is. So no, didn't fix my sleep. As a matter of fact, just 2 nights ago, I couldn't sleep the whole night, and I ended up just writing music. So ironically, like goals 2 and 4 clashed, and ended up being like super. It was somewhat productive, but not in the long run. Number three is show up for myself. I am trying, and I'm proud of myself. Honestly, I'm proud of myself. And this is the thing. Okay, this is a side note, but one thing that I'm worried about documenting my journey, and especially when it is unfiltered, and then especially when it is going to be as raw as it gets, is I don't want people to watch this and feel negative, because this is my personal journey to finding happiness. It should be an empowering thing. It should be something positive. So I don't want people to take away negativity from this. Because when I say, oh, I haven't figured it out, it's not an admit of defeat. It's not an admit of failure. It's not me saying, guys, it's not worth it. It's just for the time being, it looks really bleak. It looks like it sucks balls, right? But it's almost a reminder that we just have to try again. So if anything, it's a reminder that hey, we haven't figured it out, but we'll just keep going because I'm gonna keep going because this is worth it, man. Like to find happiness, to find true fulfillment in life, that is profound. That is like the most profound thing in life, as I mean, in my opinion. So I don't want you guys to take away negativity from this. If anything, I want this to be, hey, this is someone that's trying. He's making progress, very slowly at times, but he's trying. And if anything, if you're on this journey as well, I want to say to you, you got this. You got this. Because for you to have the desire to start, for you to love yourself enough, to have enough self respect to say, hey, I want to learn how to better myself. Not in terms of the hustle culture where I'll just, keep working, but actually find true, profound fulfillment in life. And one of that being happiness, which is a very major component, I truly believe. So for you to even have that desire, to have that want to begin with, you are on the right path. And my friends, I say to you, you got this, right? Because just as much as I know I got this, eventually, I know you got this. Okay? So blessings and love. So point number 3 is show up for myself. And point number 4 is pushing myself, or at least trying to commit more to doing the things I love. And I think that is still quite shaky because I haven't really found time. And that's one thing as well, like time. I haven't found time to just work on stuff. But I need to push more in that department, I guess. But then I'm trying to figure out the balance, right? When am I, supposed to push myself? When do I have to taper off and chill and relax a little bit more? That kind of stuff. So yeah, to recap, number 1, physical exercise, take care of your physical health. Number 2, fix the sleep. Number 3, show up for yourself. Number 4, focus and concentrate and commit deeper to the things that you love, to doing the things that you love. So your hobbies, ambitions, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm actually happy because I sat down feeling really bleak, but through the fact that I wanted to clarify this is for a positive reason, it kind of cheered me up. So maybe that's one more thing as well, right? Just practicing positive talk and reminding yourself that you are here for a good reason. And as long as you're someone who strives to do good, your existence is a positive to society, to the world, to the people around you, and to yourself, most importantly. So yeah, we'll throw shakas up. Bless and love, guys.